Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Karin. I'm from Extraordinary.fitness and today we are going to look at different mounts. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There is lots of new tutorials coming every week. There is lots of tutorial already there. Leave a comment below, share it with others so the aerial community is growing, and give me a thumb up if you like it. It helps more than you think. So let's go to the mounts. So the first one is a side mount into a Delilah. You can have the hoop almost like so, you have your arms a little bit bent and you don't have to do it with straight knees to start with. So just think that you get your knees to your shoulders and behind you, and then you hang one leg in and it's kind of the outside leg. So if I have it like this, I'm getting my knees to my shoulders, go into an invert, put your leg in and then release the opposite hand. And there you are, back, knees to your shoulders, straighten and down. In the beginning, you will maybe do it more like this, hanging it over. And with time, you can try to go more into a proper straddle. For the side, double knee mount, you have again both hands on the side of your hoop, and then you lift both legs in front of the hoop and put them inside. So make sure that you are having your arms a little bit bent, pull yourself up and then keep your legs straight, turn your hip to hang it in. And there you are. The tack mount is kind of a basic one, but it is anyway quite tricky because you need a lot of compression. So if you want to have some exercises to condition yourself to it, go back and check my video. I have an entire video about the tack mount. Otherwise, place both your hands so you are hip width apart because you will have to hang your knees in. You can first have your arms bent. You will have to straighten them because you get more space. One thing also is if you push your chest too much, you will have less space. So try to kind of make a little bit space when you get your legs through. Get your legs, your feet under the bar. You can flex it here to get past, straighten your legs and hang it in and release. Coming back, same thing, straighten the legs, get the knees close to your chest, flex your feet to go through and come back in. So for the straddle mount, again, if you need like exercises how to really condition yourself up to it, there is a video about it, an entire video with exercises on the floor, in the strap and on the hoop itself, which is showing you how to do it. If you already are there, then have your hands close to each other because you will go with your legs on the side. So this time the hands are totally close, thumbs around always. You can have the arms bent first, then you lift your knees either with straight legs or with bent legs to your shoulders, lift the knees to the shoulders, straighten the legs, go up with your hip to the bar. Hang your knees in, and there you are. Come back, and down. Pullover mount, again, there is an entire tutorial with conditioning exercises and everything. But if you want to work on it, have your hands hip width apart. Some people want to tend to grip like this. For this one, it's okay. It's a little bit easier. It's like a pull-up if you have your hands like this. It is harder than to do it like this, so that's why many people tend to have the hands like this for the pullover mount. I learned it like this and I think it's okay, but there you are a little bit free how to do it. So have your hands at least hip width apart because you really need to place your hip on the bar. Have the arms bent, and when you are going, you can first kick and everything. If you go with both legs, you need to pike and you need to keep that pike and basically look at your legs and get them over the bar. Think a big circle. So hands like this, keep your arms bent. It's easier than with straight arms. And then just get your hip as close to the bar as possible. So legs there and getting your hips there, looking at your legs all the time and coming up. Same in the down. Keep this pike position and pull yourself down. Hip mount. Your inside leg is going to go from the behind over the bar, and then you have to think straddle inward again. There is a tutorial for it, but the hip mount is like this. You have the hands on the side and you will lift. You will be a little bit more on the side of the hoop. You're going to lift your hip over, so it's not completely in the middle, and your inside leg is going from the back to the front, and then you have to think straddle. So you have to get your legs up, get them up, and then open your legs into a straddle. And then when you have it really placed in your hip, these here really on the hip, you can release. We're coming back. You place your hands between your legs and you lift yourself back out. This one is basically the preparation for a spinning mount. As you could see, my leg, which will be the direction of the spinning, is going like a little circle or a set, as like it's going to my opposite shoulder and then into a straddle inward. And this leg you can have it straight, or in the beginning you can come up bent because it's easier. What you're going to do, I will show it from the front. So this leg is going to do a circle going over here. So first there and then there. So it looks like this, like there and over. And down again. Once you have this and you kind of find this pathway of going over and then back into an inward, you can do it on spinning. Have your hands both on the side of the hoop. You're taking speed. You have to think that if you want to have this leg going the circle, means you spin in this direction, which means that the foot is first in the front and your other leg will take speed. So the leg which takes speed is not the leg which is going to initiate the movement. So hands there. Have your foot not precisely in the centrum, so have it a little bit out from the centrum because you're going to kind of roll over it and spin. If you have your foot in the centrum, your speed or your spinning will get edgy. So foot out of the centrum, this leg is going to take speed, around, both legs back, and then this leg is going to initiate. This one I don't consider a super easy one, but it's a great way to train for, let's say you're in the Amazon and you have to lift your leg back, or if you want to mount from an Amazon. So you have your upper arm straight and you grip like this, and your lower arm is hanging in your armpit, so this will give you a little bit, like you can push here a little bit. Now the most important is you kind of, even though you don't bend your arm, you are kind of pulling here a little bit, and you have to roll up your legs all the way and get it over the hoop. Then when you come back, pull in the roll your knee, get your knee up and lift it over. So this is even how you can train it, just to train the move. It also requires almost a little bit flexibility. Push here also, be compact, roll yourself up and lift your leg over and back. Once you have this, you bend your leg, you're lifting your leg over and back. And this is a start from the Amazon. The Amazon afterwards, the upper arm is bent, the lower arm is there. And then you can do the same thing. You can lift your leg over and back. This was all the different mounts I collected for you. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumb up and see you next week for a new tutorial. Bye!